All right, live pictures right there from the Moi Barracks, military barracks in Eldoret, as President Uhuru Kenyatta is presiding over the pass-out parade of over 2,500 military officers right there. We'll definitely keep our camera lenses trained on that particular pass-out parade. But let's move on to other news where members of the Kisumu County Assembly say they're not back on their resolve, say they will not back on their resolve to replace Speaker Onyango Oloo as the county speaker, even as he battles graft charges in court. Now, yesterday afternoon, in a hotly debated motion characterized by swinging of chairs and fistfights, the Kisumu North Member of County Assembly, Elisha Oraro, was sworn in as the acting speaker. Our reporter Kevin Ogutu now joins us with the latest developments from Kisumu.
Well, a very good afternoon, and after such a stormy afternoon session of Tuesday of this week, calm is at last returning at the County Assembly of Kisumu, and I'm made to understand that this morning there was business as usual, being stewarded by none other than North Kisumu MCA, who is now the acting speaker of the County Assembly of Kisumu, and that is Honorable Elisha Oraro. Now, I was speaking with one of the MCAs. In fact, to be more specific, I was speaking with Steve Owiti, who is Kolua East member of County Assembly. And he told me that among the key issues that the House of Kisumu wants to really debate and get done with is among them the issue of the budget, the 10.3 billion 2019-2020 budget estimates that are yet to be passed by the County Assembly of Kisumu. And this is likely to stifle any other major development and even smaller ones that the Kisumu County government has, because it is required that the County Assembly has to go through, the budget rather has to go through the County Assembly, and it has to be approved before it can be adopted by the executive. So that is the matter as it is right now. But of course, something else that is important to bring out is that in as much as we have the 29 MCAs who signed the petition to have that motion of having the acting speaker being sworn in, we also have the other part. Remember, this house is comprised of 48 members of County Assembly. So we have other disgruntled MCAs who are made to understand and are thinking of what next to do to ensure that they are really relevant and their person who is Onyango Oloo manages to get back his seat. It's also important to note that he has not really been impeached as such, but the move yesterday was to ensure that he is put aside until he is done with the 4.1 billion graft charges that has been accused of. And this is something that happened when he was the managing director, the chairman rather, of the Lake Basin Development Authority. But that is something that we are yet to confirm, because we are trying to speak to some of the MCs who are allied to Onyango Oloo, and they say that they are not yet to give a statement, an official statement regarding what next move they have after what transpired on the floor of the Kisumu County Assembly. Other than that, it is also important to note that there are plans to have the acting speaker assume the full responsibilities of the speaker, even though for the time that it will take as the substantive speaker, Onyango Oloo, continues to battle in court the graft charges level against him. I'm made to understand that Elisha Oraro will be paying a courtesy visit to Kisumu Governor Anyang' Nyong'o either this afternoon or tomorrow, as a show that the County Assembly of Kisumu is up and running. Another issue is that they are thinking of really ensuring that all the differences that were there that made it impossible to have a really harmonized budget estimates for 2019-2020 can be done with in a more amicable way now that the Assembly, the life of the Assembly is guaranteed after an acting speaker who has been put in place. And therefore, those are some of the things that we'll be keeping a keen eye on as the acting speaker continues discharging his roles, and as we wait to hear what Onyango Oloo, who is the substantive speaker, has to say regarding what transpired on the floor of the County Assembly of Kisumu. That is yesterday afternoon, the Tuesday afternoon. It was quite a chaotic scene that was characterized by swinging of chairs and fistfights. And of course, we'll be waiting to get to hear what Onyango Oloo or his the MCAs who are allied to him have to say, probably today or maybe tomorrow. As for now, we are made to understand that the County Assembly of Kisumu is running as usual. Back to you in studio.
All right, intrigue surrounding the replacing of Onyango Oloo right there as a county speaker. We'll definitely keep you updated. Many thanks, Kevin Ogutu. Let's take a short break on that note. We'll be back with more information for you, including our reporter, Mark Namaswe, who will be giving us a breakdown on the way forward in Jubilee's candidate for the Kibra by-election scheduled for November 7th, MacDonald Mariga, who got a red card of sorts yesterday while facing the IEBC. Do stay with us. You're watching News Desk.